What is up, guys? Auto snaps isn't really about cars. Anyway, this is a Contigo water bottle lid, and I had trouble pressing it in, even when the lock was not locked. So that's when it's locked, and then you can't press it in. But when you unlock it, you're supposed to be able to press it in. Well, there was something behind here. Okay. It's got two triangle screws, and don't be like me. So I went on Amazon and got some weird electronics kit. It's too big. These are like 2 millimeters. So this set goes down to like 1.8, 1.6 or something. Then you start getting too small. But this is 2 millimeters, and this is about right. I don't know if it's exactly 2. I mean, who's to really say with these cheap tools? But I mean, look, it's not even straight, but it does the job, and that's the point. You just need it to. This isn't like high torque stuff. Stainless steel, though, you can just tell by the sheen. This is stainless steel. Of course, it has to be. Being a water bottle, can't have it rusting in there. Anyway, I mean, save those screws if you're gonna throw this thing away. All right, so this is what it looks like. Obviously, you can sort of pry out this thing. It's got, okay, so this isn't angled, but it's flat. But you can sort of twist it. Sort of twist it in its holder, and it'll come right out. Same thing with this. Okay, this doesn't have any sticking out parts, but the sticking out parts are right there. But still, you can wiggle it out. So, I mean, I really like this design. Props to the engineers. Okay, so once you get in here, you got your yoke, which has a spring here. Don't let any of these parts fly away from you, of course. They just want to. They just want to jump out of your hand and fly away. But yeah, spring here, probably stainless steel too. Save that if you're throwing this away, so you don't have to use all those, ballpoint pen screws or ballpoint pen. What the heck are those called? Springs. All right, now this thing, I wouldn't try to get this thing out because look how big that flange is. Like, how are you gonna get that back in? You're gonna poke it through? I am not gonna touch that. All right, now this thing is gonna mess you up. Spring falls right out. Okay, it just comes up. It's gotta get over these pillars here. Let's turn that around. You've got a little plus sign there, and the spring fits right in there just enough to hold it in place. Just enough. Look at that. Just enough to position it. And if you're gonna get it back in, well, it fell out, but what you want to do is catch it on here because it needs to be compressed in order to get over these pillars, and then boom, it goes right on down. Okay. Anyway, as you can see, there's a spot for it, and there's room for something like a pebble to get stuck behind there. And believe me, I tried tapping it, I tried whapping it, I tried everything. No dice. Didn't try heat though. Alright, so this is how it works. Does it clip? Okay, it's a little chunky there. A little bit of a detent. What's that detent from? Okay, so we got two grooves here that have a little nub there. Cool. This thing, you ever drink out of your bottle and it makes that noise like we'll just clean this thing out. It's got water in it. You clean this thing out, watch this. Dad tip. Forehead grease. Just rub your forehead grease a little bit. And then bibbity bobbity, not that side obviously, but this side. People don't know that forehead grease is so versatile. Man, of course you gotta be careful sometimes. You don't want to get your forehead dirty with whatever you're rubbing grease on, but forehead grease works wonders. Use it on shower curtain rings. Use it on... The point is... Oh, wow, look at this. We have bearing surfaces. Okay. You notice that there are bumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And those correspond to the bearing surfaces. You can see them, sorry. See sort of like grooves being worn into here. Speaking of forehead grease, I'm gonna lubricate these things up. Who has a bottle of lithium, white lithium or silicone on hand? PTF, I mean, come on, you got forehead grease. Use it. And yeah, just make things smooth. All right, okay, one thing I forgot to mention. Should have mentioned this at the start. You get your 2 screws out. And then this thing's still on here. So it's not coming off. So how do you get it off? Well, here's how. You see these 2 grooves here? Those are what's holding it in. Now look. We got an angled D10 right there. So those 2 things are the only things holding it in. Same on both sides. Now I sort of chowdered this up, as you can see, with a regular old screwdriver. Don't use a knife because you'll just cut yourself and regret your stupidity. But you know, if you chowder it up, I mean, it's just a story waiting to be told. Okay. So now you guys want to watch me get this on one-handed? Watch this. Man, I gotta get better with this camera, but you know, this is exclusive content. If you're coming to this video, you need this content. I mean, so you beggars can't be choosing. Oh, okay. You come for the exclusive content. You stay for my whimsical personality. Okay, watch this. Watch the mechanic fingers. Oh, did that work? Let's see it. Do it look okay? Is it in? Do we see it? There it is. You guys better put this on high definition. Okay. I mean, I really like the Contigo brand. I mean, I'm sold. I know everybody, you know, all the brands start out good and these, you know, things change over time and cost optimize and all that, but I recognize something good when I see it. The fact that you can disconnect the straw and, you know, clean it out. I'm all about reusing things, and yeah, I know you are too, because you're here watching a stupid video about saving a water bottle. Okay, this goes right back on. Always think twice before you think once. That didn't make sense, did it? So, everything's good. Everything's lining up. And then we give it a whap. It didn't work. It worked on this side. We just really need to smack it. That's better seams than the Google Pixel. Alright. Okay, is this magnetic? No. Oh, but it looks magnetic. Oh, it sells it. Okay. Stick it in. We got the coarse thread. Obviously, this isn't gonna matter, but reverse it until you feel the bump. Whatever. Just go light. It's fine. Okay, but we need to test this. So let's test it. Boom, perfect. My wife's gonna sleep with me tonight. Yeah, she can. Okay, so 2 millimeters is not. It's a little bit too big. It's barely, but it's usable. 2 millimeters is the one. Again, if indeed this is 2 millimeters, CRV 2.0, that would normally indicate a certain level of precision with the 2.0. Precision of 0.05 millimeters. Nice. Man, I collect stainless steel screws. I mean, it's just something about them. Love stainless steel. And okay, so check this thing out. This is weighted. I don't know if you noticed this. This is weighted. It's there's something in here. I think it's like, you know, that sort of sand that comes in those dead blow hammers. Just something that's heavy. But this thing, I just love how it just flicks right on up. Okay, so we got ramps. So we're just gonna, this is for ease of assembly probably on the assembly line, but watch this. Okay, so just ignore that fail. Come on. One-handed over here. Yeah, this is a two-handed task here. Oh, take that back. Perfect. It could use a little lubrication in there. I wish I could spray forehead grease, but there are limitations. Natural limitations to the order of things. All right. Subscribe because who am I kidding? I'm not going to monetize. I don't have enough followers. All right. You're welcome.